Here we go. Oh, hold on. I got something special.
The traveling extravaganza known as the Witchlight Carnival visits your world once every 8 years. You have a dim memory of sneaking into the carnival as a child without paying for a ticket. That memory has grown foggy over time, though it still ponders a weird admixture of emotions, wonder and awe, mixed with loss and regret. During this childhood visit, your character lost something. You tried to find it, but the carnival owners, a pair of elves named Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, were decidedly unhelpful. Silly little screeching crickets, said Witch. You forgot to buy a ticket. The carnival goes round and round, said Light. The multiverse is our playground. Nothing is free and nothing is lost. Every visit has its cost. As time passed, your hearts became less heavy, and you gave less and less thought to those childhood events. Now, for reasons you can't explain, the longing to retrieve that which you have lost has resurfaced, as though an old spell has faded away, allowing you to feel the loss as sharply as if it had happened yesterday. The Witchlight Carnival has returned, and you find yourself standing near a ticket booth by the entrance at twilight, just as the carnival was about to open. There you meet others who look as troubled as you. Without knowing how or why, you sense that each of them has lost something as well. Perhaps fate has brought you all together.
Wow. That was
The
amazing.
first stars of the night twinkle above the apricot sunset. Giant dragonflies whirl overhead, trailing streamers, and a low mist curls over the ground throughout a floral archway. You glimpse a wondrous and vibrant creatures. Elf stilt walkers, dancing fairies, and painted performers. Everywhere there is laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and the wistful tune of the whistling calliope.
So, you all find yourselves here. If you all can see this map, you are here at the ticket booth. As you guys approach the ticket booth, you see in the window a very old, crackly leather green skin of a goblin who's sitting there dozing off just a little bit. Doesn't seem to notice you right away as he's a little slumped over his chair. What would you guys like to do?
Well, does anyone actually have any money?
No.
I gave all my money to Squire, but he seems to not be with us right now.
I live in the woods.
Like a little bit, but
I've got money. Let's how much does it cost?
As you guys speak up a little bit.
Time out. Did we ever get equipment?
You don't need any.
Okay, cool.
Standard.
I mean, I really probably wouldn't have any anyway, so.
If you guys want to add to your inventory either an adventurers or an explorers or a dungeoneers kit, you can. I can Google or send that information over to you guys if you would like, but it's mostly just like torches, rope, different things like that.
I do have a large horn, a large drinking horn that I carry with me at all times.
I can probably pay for some of it. Excuse me, how much are the tickets?
Hold on. Before, never mind. He's awake now.
As you are sitting there deciding amongst yourselves what to do, you see the goblin lurch forward. Hello there. You got any money for tickets? You need a ticket. No entry without a ticket. Who's approaching the goblin first? Is it going to be you? Rusty, can you remind me of your character name again?
Yeah, Daymorn.
Daymorn, are you going to be approaching the goblin first?
If nobody else is, yeah, I will.
Daymorn, you notice on his shirt
there
there is a little pin there that has the initials NM, like a little name tag.
NM. Okay. I feel like somebody else was gonna comment before we move forward?
Hello, Nim.
I was going to say we could possibly. I was going to say we could possibly sneak in while he's asleep, but
Well, pity. All right. Well,
Oh, how much does it cost?
What did you say your name was?
Who, me?
Me?
like everybody, everybody. Or
You've
just
got to
the guy
pay.
you're
Well, you got to pay before you get in.
All right. Look, my name's Damon. How much are the tickets?
Damon. He pulls out and looks over and pulls out a box. It's almost like a will call box, and he starts like thumbing through. Damon. Here you are. And he pulls out an envelope, and he hands it over to you.
You have some for me.
It seems as though you've got a mysterious benefactor.
That's not fair.
Mysterious indeed.
What's
All
your
right.
name?
I'm a benefactor.
Which one?
I don't know any of them. You've got a
Mine
bee.
is
Why have
Huxley.
you brought a bee?
My name is Huxley Westbrook. Let me into the carnival now.
Huxley. He starts thumbing through. Huxley. Nope, nothing here for you.
That's impossible. Let me in.
He looks over at you and goes, I'll let you in for 10 gold, or you can make a pact with me tonight that ends at dawn.
Oh, take it.
Don't
These
do it.
gambling's fun.
Don't do it.
A fey
seems like
pact
he knows
together.
Good deal.
You didn't realize you're going to be a warlock so soon.
Listen, HM, surely my name carries some weight. Surely you can just let me in and let it pass this time.
Everyone must have a ticket if they want to get in. It is very important that everyone have a ticket.
Do any of you have any gold on you? I'll pay you back once my squire gets here, wherever the heck he's run off to.
Not
Oh,
that
come
much.
on. You don't want to make a fey pact with
No.
me.
I don't even have enough to buy a ticket.
I'm
Don't do it. Speaking from
Um,
personal experience, it's a bad idea.
So, real quick, in this envelope that he gave me, is it just like one ticket for me?
As you open it up, yes, it's one ticket with your name etched on it.
Okay.
Who else here? Who else has a name while we figure this out?
Well,
You mean you don't
Probably.
remember me?
I don't remember everybody.
You don't remember my name?
What's your name?
Wow, okay, so I thought that we had formed like such a close bond together, but obviously
Have we made a
that
pact
wasn't what
before in the
happened.
past?
OMG, you don't remember. Wow, okay.
Are we making another
there a way-
pact here today?
Is there a way that I can like look at his list or something and like try to find a name on there?
You can make a
saying
perception
my
check
name?
for me.
Perception. Okay. What die do I roll for that?
A D20, and then you're gonna add your whatever your perception modifier is. So it should be like a
Okay,
plus.
and which what?
If you look on your character sheet, you'll find a little section that says
Yeah,
perception.
My perception's a +3s, but it's a D20.
Yep.
Okay. I rolled a 10, so I rolled a 13.
Myth, you immediately catch your eye that your name is on the list.
But I don't see another name, like someone's I can steal and pretend that that's me.
Yeah, you could. Sure. You see the name Humphrey Kimperstink.
Okay. Well, since you don't remember my name, it's Humphrey Kimperstink.
Can you make a deception check for me?
A deception?
Yes. So you roll a d20 and then you'll add your deception modifier.
I have a +9, so
I hope it's
that's
good.
a 13. 13 plus 9.
Your name is Humphrey. Okay, Humphrey Kimpus. There you are. And he hands you a ticket or a little envelope folded in.
Thank you. I'm gonna remember
Who else
this.
has got a name? Or who else wants
You're
to
just
make
handing
a
out envelopes. Lila Moonstrom, maybe?
He sits there and he thumbs. Right
Spell
here
sword,
for
traveler.
you. And he hands you an
Thank
envelope.
you. Absolutely.
My name is Alcobias Holic. Friends call me Alco. Got any friends?
He thumbs through. Nothing here for you.
You've never heard of me?
No?
If he hasn't heard the Westbrook name, he wouldn't heard of you.
You got any money or do you want to make a fey pact?
Sure. Why not? The night's young. I don't have anything to lose, really.
As he takes your hand,
So what do you want?
he holds it. Suddenly, a sprinkle of spark shoots through your body. You must tonight greet all trees you see with reverence.
Are you serious?
Yes. That's your pact?
Perfect.
Do you promise?
I swear by Iomade, any other deity which exists in this plane.
Good. He hands you a ticket.
Thank you.
Hi. I'm not super comfortable with giving you my name because I kind of know how names work around here. Is there anything under belly? Maybe.
Belly. Belly. Here you are.
Ah, perfect. Great. Thank you. Awesome. Perfect. Thanks. Okay. Bye.
DM,
Yeah.
can you let me know whenever there's a tree?
Oh, most assuredly.
Okay. Perfect.
I can't hear Dakin for whatever reason.
Can anyone else not hear me?
Might be on my
No, I
end.
can hear you.
I hear you just fine.
I hear you.
Devin, you
think
want to
it's
try
amazing.
dropping out and coming back in?
Yeah. Sorry.
Bye, Debbie.
All right, Mr. Did you say your name was Buckley?
Glee. And I suppose I have no choice. I'll take your pack, but don't touch me with that goblin hand.
That's a very nice thing to say.
That was very rude.
I have business to attend to here, and he's wasting my time. So let's get
As
this
he
over with.
reaches out, he says, "You tonight, until the carnival's end, cannot talk about your favorite subject, which assuredly I think is you."
Shouldn't. He's got jokes. This guy, I like this guy.
My
Oh,
name
you
is
little-
Nicholas Midnight. And as
Well-
he hands you all your tickets, you guys pull them out, and you notice that there are 6 punch slots. Tonight, each of you can go to whatever attractions you like. But remember, you only get 6 punches before you got to come back and get another ticket. And all to keep the fairy cheer must wear these. And he hands you all a pair of fairy wings, like the kind that you give to a little kid. That's all nice and cute that you put on your... Yes?
Wait.
Um,
We have to put these
If we
on?
have
Yeah.
if we have real fairy wings, do we still need those?
Yeah.
'Cause otherwise, I think I'm gonna have to put them on the front side,
Right.
and I don't know if that's gonna be very fun for anybody.
No.
was thinking the
They
same thing.
fit all. You guys notice that as you take on, your actual wings disappear, and these fairy wings, you still have the ability to fly. Nothing has changed as far as your abilities go, but from an outwardly appearance, you all have these tiny little wings. Same thing with you, Myth. Your giant bat-like wings disappear, and you have these little fairy-like wings. Now, couple of things to keep in mind as you're going through. You won't want to miss tonight at midnight. I don't know if I made this clear or not, but the Witchlight Carnival starts at dusk and goes all the way through the night till dawn, and is about 8 hours long. You won't want to miss it. At midnight tonight, there will be a Big Top extravaganza performance in the Big Top tonight. It's absolutely free, does not cost you any punches or tickets, and it is the event outside of, at the very end of the night, we will crown tonight's Witchlight Monarch.
What does one have to do to be crowned monarch?
You have to spread the most amount of happiness and cheer tonight at the carnival.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Oh,
Careful, son, you're eyeing on your pact.
Challenge accepted.
Does the monarch wear a crown?
Oh, there will be a wonderful crown placed upon their heads, and a
Heavy?
special prize.
Do we have to wear the wings? I'm
Yes.
still kind of...
Absolutely. Son, do you want to be the Witchlight Monarch, or do you want it to go in the opposite direction? You want to spread gloom?
That could be fun. What happens
What
if you
happens
spread
if we...
glue?
If you spread too much gloom and the carnival goes awry, we'll have to ask you to leave.
That's it?
Why don't you fuck around and find out?
Ooh,
I swear,
Nicholas
Nicholas.
is sassy.
Spicy.
Can I call you Nick?
That's my name.
You are a delight. I'm not wearing the wings, but I will try to spread as much glee and joy as possible.
Well, hold on to them if you don't have the wings. Some hands may get a little handsy.
Ellie immediately puts the wings on. Like,
Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with a little hands-on.
So as you guys enter the carnival, you are immediately greeted with all manner of excitement and wonder. Everyone seems to be happy and cheerful. You see various different performers and acrobatics groups. You also see various games along the way, different activities. And you guys are each given a map, which you can see here on the screen. So you guys are free to explore and go around and do whatever you would like.
Let me take a gander.
If you'd like me to make something bigger, I totally can.
Wait,
Sorry,
Tyson,
I just had to
may
turn
I
my
ask?
head sideways to read the clock.
May I ask a clarifying question
Oh.
about that pact that I signed?
Sure.
You said that I'm not allowed to talk about myself until, was it 1 o'clock or is it just the morning?
until the morning, till the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch.
And then when I said, or when my character said just then, that shouldn't be too hard, you said that was in violation of the pact as well?
No, that was just Nicholas being a little snarky.
Okay, cool. All right.
Oh.
That's it.
So there are lots of things to do. You guys are free to explore, and depending on what area you go, will tell me what to let you guys know and see. Don't forget, though, you still have that burning of the lost item within your psyche. You still want to try and find that while you're here tonight.
All right.
I know where I want to go.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that we are here to find that which is ours.
Right.
However, why not have a little fun on the way to do it?
I always love a good ride.
Oh, me too.
Did they hand out little brochure-sized maps that we can see, or are we just wandering around?
Yeah. You guys have like a little map that you guys can sit there and plan. Just like you would at Disneyland. This is the Disneyland of D&D, guys.
I mean,
Feasting
I really
Orchard
want to
sounds
go
like a
to
bad
the
place to
lake
go.
at some point. Silver Song Lake. That's where I would like to end up. But we don't have to go there straight away.
I would love to see
Ooh,
what.
snail racing.
I want to see what's in Big Top. That thing looks big.
That's where the Big Top Extravaganza is going to be.
Big
Maybe
and
we can
top.
save that for later.
Oh,
if
that's
we were
right.
playing
Except for
on,
midnight.
let me actually point out a couple of things here. If we were playing on a map, I would be putting a dice right here. This is your indicator of where your happy or gloom state is for the carnival.
Oh gosh, are we like judged as a group or is it individual?
You're judged
no,
as
I
a
think
group.
it's group.
And then
great.
over here, this is the ticking hour mark. So there's 8 hours. Not every event or attraction takes the full hour, but depending on what it is, we'll eat up that time as you go.
Assuming you'll let us know how much time we've eaten up?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And we have 6 places we can go.
6 punches. Before, you could always go back and buy another ticket from Mr. Nicholas Midnight, or you can make another pact with him.
I'm so poor.
Well, everything
couldn't
looks
afford
weird. Mystery Mine looks pretty cool.
Mystery Mine, where are you
I don't
seeing
know why,
that?
but I'm really drawn
It's the
to
bottom.
snail racing.
Ah,
I
Now,
was thinking the dragonfly rides.
I'm in agreement. Dragonfly ride.
as a group,
Yeah, I do
you
want to
think
end
we
up at
should-
the lake at some point.
do you think we should
I-
split up
Lake is cool.
and try to cover as much ground, or all go together?
I'm fine either way.
I mean,
The
we should
carnival, what
also
can go
pick stuff
wrong?
that's fun, right? Oh, so many things.
Right. But what I'm saying
Who
is,
wants to come with me to snail racing?
Oh,
I'll go
right.
with you.
Snail racing.
Yeah,
it
let's
is.
go.
Yep.
Let's
Alright,
go to
snail racing.
Snail
We can hit the Hall of Illusions after that.
might as well start somewhere.
Score!
okay,
We can do a loop.
together then. Let's do it. I mean, go. 2. Never mind.
Who the snail races?
Off we go.
Perfect. As you guys travel through through the park, I would like for you each to make a perception roll for me.
What dice do I need for that?
You're gonna roll a d20, and then you're gonna add your perception modifier.
Oh.
It's
Just
a perception.
for everybody to be aware, Dungeons and Dragons uses mostly d20s for any roll that I ask for you, unless I ask for a specific dice.
Huh.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
I got a 19 plus 1 is a 20.
I got
I got
an
15.
11. I got an
I got
11 plus
16.
1 equals 12, I think. Yeah.
Who are my nat 20s or my 20s? Perfect.
30, 20, I don't know what you call it.
30-20.
You guys notice Alco and sorry, Megan, can you remind me of your character's name again?
Lila.
Lila. You guys both notice a kenku, which is a humanoid bird, who also has the fairy wings, like everyone else does here at the park, push its way through a crowd and kind of disappear into the shadows.
Do we see like what direction it was heading?
It was heading towards the big top. And then, Alco, what you see is a figure in between two of the tents, almost like a shadow. And it's there 1 second, and then gone the next.
Can I go investigate?
Sure. As
So
you make
where are
your
you
way
going?
over, so we'll say it's kind of over here. If you guys can see on my map. As you go over, Dakin or Alco, you notice that nothing is there.
Did anyone see? Never mind.
I'm too excited about the snails.
Shall we continue on to the snail race?
Was it Police
Sure.
Flyer?
I mean, we can take our
Absolutely.
time. It is a snail race.
As
With
you
all
make
the
your
action,
way
you gotta get there like
to
right at the beginning. You're gonna miss it.
All
the
right.
snails,
I wanna
What?
be proud.
you
Gonna be
see
turning
the
left really, really slow.
grandstands next to this race course are filled with cheering fairgoers, ringing bells, swinging rattles, and waving flags. On the starting line, 8 giant snails are having their shells scrubbed by pixies. Above the circular course, a wooden gantry hangs from the branches of a central tree where 2 goblins officiate the proceedings. Alco, here is your first large tree right here.
Hello, tree, gracious, magnificent, living thing. Thank you for giving us shade.
Say it like you mean it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, dearest, most beautiful, gorgeous, large, bush-like thing, for giving us the gift of shade. I blow you a kiss.
While he does this, I'm druid crafting like basically like kind of sparkles and shiny things around the tree to like really add to the effect.
When he's
I'm
done,
so
I
into
just start like
this. I love it.
golf clapping, just quiet clapping.
You see
Excellent.
2 goblins sitting there going, step right up to the fastest paced race in all of the Feywild and Material Plane. You won't want to miss this. As your group approaches, he goes, are you contestants willing to ride our snails? And you see 8
Oh my God.
giant snails, probably the size of a car or a house, all seated with saddles there.
Then why
One
don't I do-
Ew.
punch is all it takes.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
do
well-
Has
We'll hand my ticket over.
I'm first in line. Like, yeah.
It can't be more difficult than riding a horse back home. Punch me up.
is there a
I haven't ridden
possibility?
a snail in so long.
What's up, Devin?
Is there a possibility they hadn't seen me yet, or I could like find a way to sneak in so I don't have to like punch my ticket just yet?
Sure, try to make a stealth check for me.
Do you have
Oh,
to punch your ticket?
because they punched the
Okay.
ticket, huh?
If you're going to enter and be a jockey for the snails, yes.
Gotcha. But if you're just watching,
You're just going to be a spectator. It does not matter.
I got an 18.
Yeah,
wants
they
to
don't
play
notice
Steph?
you at all.
Okay, sweet.
I'd place a bet if I had any money.
No bets
Okay,
here,
good night.
only fun.
Oh, but bets are fun.
Who is participating in the snail race? Perfect.
How many?
Belly is.
Belly, and is it
Daymorn.
Darian?
Daymorn?
Daymore.
Daymore and Belly.
Huxley as well.
Huxley.
Hold on.
Who else?
What is everybody's character? I want to see real quick so I can not forget names.
Can I have Belly, Daymore, and Huxley? Perfect. Daymore. Can I have you all roll a D8 for me? Just a straight D8 roll. Just tell me what the number is.
I got a 5.
Did you call for Huxley as well?
Yes. Everybody who's participating in the race.
What was the roll?
A D8.
I also got a 5.
Can you re-roll for me, Huxley?
Hey.
Yes. 6.
Give me a sec. I gotta find a way to roll just a regular D8. Hang on. I don't have any nice stuff. Can I do it in Discord?
You can do it in Google if you'd like.
While they're all racing and I'm in the crowd, can I just like take a look around to see if I see the Kenku again, or like if I see anything else weird?
Sure. Make a perception check for me.
I rolled a 1.
Perfect. Alco, are you participating in this race?
Oh no.
No?
Oh no.
Perfect.
You said it was perception?
Yes. Belly.
A 19.
Perfect. Hold on to that number for me just a second. Belly, the goblin hands you a yellow card, and as you make your way over to your snail, you see that the name Flower Flash is written on the side. You will be taking the yellow snail. Huxley, he hands you an orange card, and as you make your way over to an orange snail, you see that the name Wizzy is on the side.
Wizzy, my noble steed, we will win this race on our lives.
And Daymorn, you get handed a pink card, and you are escorted to the snail Shelly Moo.
Shelly Moo. Excellent.
Shelly Moo, yes. The other snails in the group, Nimblefoot, High Road, Quickleaf, Breakneck, and Queen's Majesty, all get other patrons who are participating in the race. All right, I'm going to need you all to get on your steeds.
Belly's basically like wrapped around this thing's neck, just like petting it. She is having the best time just immediately. She's so happy. Like, could not care less about the race. She just likes the snail.
As soon as the race starts, Daymorn is going to, well, assuming it's not at a breakneck pace, because otherwise he might just have to hold on. But if he has a hand free, it's going to pull out his lyre and play it while singing a song about Shelly Moo and how Shelly Moo is going to win the race.
Giving
As
your
you
snail inspiration.
are all sitting there, the goblin pulls up what would appear in modern day to be like a flare gun. And he sits there and goes, all right, hold on tight. On your mark, get set. And as he presses off, the snails take off at incredible speed. You have never seen snails move this fast. They are moving in D&D terms at 80 feet per round.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
These things are just going to fly. And in fact, we have a fun little mini game for those of you guys who are participating. I need each of you, we're going to do 6 rounds, and I need each of you to make an animal handling check for me. So you are going to roll what would be a D20 plus your animal handling skill.
I got a 19.
God, why do I keep rolling 9? Oh, wait, no, that's a 6. Oh, even better.
I got 14.
I got a 10.
Perfect. Danny or Belly, you are taken so off guard that you actually move 10 feet slower than everyone else this first round. Everyone else who passed, you all move an additional 10 feet this round. You are tied neck and neck. Right now in the lead is Darian and Huxley and one other goblin that's riding around the race. Can I have each of you make another animal handling check for me?
17.
Not awesome. I got a 7.
I got an 8. Ah! What's the lowest this time?
Huxley, the crowd seems to be really in your favor. They seem to be cheering and haltering, and you get to move an additional 20 paces.
Wow.
So right now, Huxley is in the lead. What was your guys' animal checks for me again?
7.
I got an 8.
I got 17.
Huxley, you are just cruising. Can each of you make another animal handling for me?
Okay. I got a dirty 20.
I got a 5.
I got 14.
Huxley, suddenly your saddle snaps. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. So you're going to roll a d20, and then you're going to add the section on your character sheet that says saving throws, dexterity.
Find that first. Where on my character sheet would that be?
It's usually in the upper corner, like above the skills checks.
Oh, I don't have
usually
anything in my
right
saving
under-
throw month.
It should be the same as your dexterity modifier. So whatever dexterity says over there, that will be what you add.
So I got 19.
You are able to, even though the saddle falls off, you have gripped with your thunder thighs the back of the shell, and you are holding on tight. Good. Can each of you make another animal handling check for me?
Can I look around and can I like go up to anybody who looks a little wealthy and just be like, $10? Well, what's the one Huxley's riding again?
Huxley's riding
Yeah.
Wheezy or Wizzy.
Wizzy.
Whizzy.
All
It
right,
is orange.
Can I
I'm getting a new D20. Mine are cursed.
Can I be like 10 gold on Wizzy? Like to somebody I see who's wealthy and like.
Can you make a persuasion check for me? Megan, you said you rolled a 19 on your perception.
Yeah.
As you look around, you see the same bird as it's making its way. You actually see it brush by the Hall of Illusions, and you see it do an interesting thing where at 1 second you see it as a bird. The next second you see as it turns its head and looks back, it is now looking like an elf.
Is the clothes and everything changing too? Or
Nope,
is it
still
just,
the same, just the body.
Can I ask what it's wearing?
It seems to be wearing like a cloak and I'm going to say like a leather armor underneath, though it's not apparent as to what other objects it's hiding. But it's definitely giving you skulking vibes.
While the race is going on, can I also make a perception check to see if I can find where they're keeping the money from all the bets?
Yes.
Good on you.
Oh,
right?
that's so
Good on
spicy.
you.
What did you roll for your persuasion check, Alku?
8. I vote.
An 8?
Yes.
The guy looks over at you and goes, "Puh, filth," and then looks away.
Well, you're not wrong.
Oh,
What was everyone's animal
Got
handling
it.
checks? Oh, sorry, Myth, can you give me a... Sorry, what was that number?
Dirty 20.
You got a dirty 20? You look around and you don't necessarily see where the goblins are keeping bets because there is no betting here, but you do see a few patrons over in the corner kind of running their own little Ponzi scheme or their own little... maybe Ponzi's the wrong word because that's more of a pyramid scheme. They're running their own little grift on the side. You see some money
Can
changing
I-
hands.
I'm gonna walk over that way, but like kind of like nonchalant, like not directly towards them.
Sure. Can you make another stealth roll for me? What was everyone else's animal handling?
Huxley's was
13.
20.
Natural or non-natural?
13.
Non-natural, 19 plus 1.
Not good
Okay.
by camera.
Sorry. And then Belly
13.
and
I got a new d20. These are rolling terribly already.
Darian or Damon or Damorn.
Same, 13.
You two find yourself in the middle of the pact there. And Huxley, you are just cruising. Nobody is moving faster than you are. It is about a whole snail's pace in front of. Can each of you make an animal handling check again? I think we've got 2 more rounds. All right, well, including this one. So 1 more round after this. And what was that stealth check for me?
I got a 19 plus 5, so it was a 24.
You are very well concealed. Nobody is paying attention to you. They are very much focused in on the action.
18 on animal handling.
10. Or, sorry, 11
I have
actually.
15.
Huxley,
15.
suddenly your snail begins to spasm just a little bit and is caught in a stitch, and you slow down. You are now tying for the lead with the other. It's a small halfling that seems to be gaining speed. It's actually very funny watching him as he's like an actual little jockey. On the
Is it
snail.
right neck? Like, is it like neck and neck with me? Is it like
neck
close
and
to
neck?
me?
You are like right next to each other.
Am I allowed to try and kick the guy off the snail?
Go
Can
ahead
I-
and make. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
That's
And
gonna
then
be
after
20
you make that
plus my
athletics check, I need everybody to make another animal handling check. The final one.
Sorry, Tyson. How do I make an athletics check?
Go ahead and
Oh.
roll a d20, and then you're going to add your athletics modifier.
That looked like a natural 1 reaction.
I got a
What was it?
15.
What was the number, Huxley?
I give up.
15.
As you go to kick him off, the halfling actually kind of looks over at you and slows the snail down just a hair so that you miss him as you make your way over. He looks over at
Crafty
you.
little halfling.
So is Huxley still in the lead?
He is tied right now with the halfling.
Well,
Can
if
I
he just
cast
slowed down, am
Mold-
I still not in the lead?
Can I?
It
Can
would
I
be more like
subtly
a
cast Mold Earth?
reactionary hair or anything like that. He's able to gain on you. He just enough to make it so that your perception of aim is off.
Can I subtly cast Mold Earth to slow his snail down?
Yeah, you can cast Mold Earth. Which snail are you trying to slow down? The halfling snail or
The
Huxley
halfling
snail?
snail. I'm trying to give Huxley a little advantage. So what it does is a 5-foot cube, and it is if you.
I'm going to let you
lose-
cast it, but here's what I'd like for you to do. I'd like for you to make a wisdom saving throw to see if you're able to time the earth just right so that it hits the snail as it's coming around, because these things are moving so incredibly fast.
Oh, okay.
So you can totally, if
Wisdom
you succeed
saving?
the wisdom saving throw, then you can totally cast a spell. If you fail, then a different consequence will happen.
Okay. All right. Wisdom saving. All right. 16.
Yeah, you are able to succeed. You, as you cast the spell, you notice the snail has to maneuver and avert, and Huxley is just pulled ahead. What was your guys' final animal handling checks?
20.
I got a 6. For the record, except for one roll, I did not roll above.
I got
6.
17.
Huxley, you are able to pull ahead and you win the race. And surprisingly, Darian, because Daymorn, sorry, surprisingly, you get second place as you were able to inch forward and ahead as the halfling had to maneuver out of the way and takes its third place stand. And Miss Belly, you came in last, but
I don't even think I left the starting line. It went so poorly.
Huxley,
good Shelley move.
for winning the race, you get a potion of advantage, which once drinking allows you to gain advantage on any roll, which in D&D advantage means you get to roll 2 d20s and you take the higher number of the two to add your modifier to. And Miss Belly, for coming in last, you also get a consolation prize. You get a wand that allows you to cast dancing lights one time.
That's so fun. I'll take it. I love it.
No recharges.
No recharges.
That's okay. I'll save it for a special occasion.
Perfect. This whole race has taken 1 hour of time. So we are moving the pendulum forward 1 hour. But yes, you all, those of you that participated, you lose one of your 6 punches. Everyone else, we are free to travel about wherever you would like to go. Myth, sorry, was there one more thing you wanted to do before we left?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people with money in the corner, and they don't see me. How much time do I have?
What are you trying to do? Are you going to try and pick their pockets to rob them, or are you going to try...
Yes.
Yes? Can you make a sleight of hand check for me?
Oh, I'm about to get in a fight. That's a 10.
Myth, as you go to reach into their pockets, it is unfortunately ill-timed, and you end up grabbing the hand of the man that you're trying to rob and steal from. As he turns over your shoulder, you notice that it is a large bugbear that is...
I'm holding his hand.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I normally don't do this, but I just noticed you have the nicest hands I've ever seen in my whole life, and I just had to tell you. And I hope you don't mind me grabbing them, but I haven't seen hands like this before.
Can you make a deception check for me?
Oh yeah, that was an 18 plus 9, 27.
As the bugbear looks at you, it transforms from a face of rage to he begins to blush and become a little light in the face. Well, nobody's ever said that to me before. Thank you.
You know, I find that so surprising, but you're so welcome. You have a wonderful rest of your night, sir.
Thank you. Can I buy you something? And he holds out his hand and gives you 1 gold piece.
You are too kind. Thank you. Yes, I will accept your gift.
If we want to go on the gondola swan together later tonight, that would be nice too.
Oh my gosh, yes, I will be there later, right before the ceremony. My name is Humphrey. If you need to find me, just call. I'm sure somebody here knows me.
Okay, thanks, Humphrey. And he kind of turns back
Of
around,
course.
blushed. Perfect. Where would you guys like to go next?
Amazing.
Wow, you guys killed it.
I was just excited the snails were there, okay?
It was like saving a
Still
wild
got a
stallion
prize?
back
I'll just
home.
like give you a little nudge. Still got a prize? Good.
I did. I never get anything.
Well, so did we win any money?
No, exactly.
I got a potion,
Just
but no money.
fun.
Gotcha.
As you guys
night is still
participate in the snail race, you notice that the meter goes up 1 towards happiness.
Whoa. Looks like
Feeling-
my thing
feeling
that
pretty
looks
happy
like
about
my tree gratefulness has made us, a little bit in favor. You're welcome.
Yeah, that was definitely what it was.
Will now require you to hug every tree you see there, Alco.
I'm not gonna hug every tree I see. All right. Each tree requires a special, different sort of encounter,
Yeah, if you give a hug to every tree, then every tree doesn't feel special. I get it.
I guess
Thank
you're the
you.
arborist here.
They'd still all appreciate the hugs, but maybe that's just me. I like hugging my trees. So
Well, but every tree's got to talk,
I
right?
just
And
made,
you can't make them feel special.
I just
Yeah,
made
each
friends with this
tree
bear dude. So that was pretty
deserves
cool.
something different.
wait, what did you say?
Guys, I love trees as much as the next person, but time's ticking. We gotta move to the next ride. What do you guys think?
You're right.
Well, my belly aches and my mouth is parched. I say we go to the feasting orchard.
No, I feel okay.
I mean, I could go for a drink.
Sorry, that was a bad joke.
As I'm drinking out of my horn, yeah, I'd always go for a drink. But I guess time is ticking. Maybe we should be more, what's the word, efficient with the time. So probably a closer thing.
Proactive? I feel like
Expeditious.
food's efficient. It's
Food is always efficient.
yeah.
But as far as, it's like, you go to the menageries and you see the map and it's like, well, we have this amount of time. So let's go this path so we can see the rhinos and the unicorns because they're right next to each other, right? Am I making any sense here?
Yeah,
I suppose you're right.
Efficiency, yes.
So just a suggestion.
Then perhaps we could check out the Hall of Illusions next door. That'll take us slowly up towards the upper end of the map as well.
Yeah, does sound interesting.
I'm in favor of Hall of Illusions, yes, and then maybe we take the lake after for Belly, and then round it out with the feasting orchard.
That works for me.
Sounds good.
Where's what's her name? The myth.
Right here.
Who?
Did you
I'm
join
sorry.
back up with us?
Humphrey
I
is
meant-
what you guys all think her
Humphrey.
name is.
Humphrey.
I meant Humphrey Whataburger.
Yeah, that's
I
the
can't
one. What's
remember
up?
what I said either, so that's close enough.
It's
From the Great
Imper
House
Stink.
Whataburger.
Imperstinct. That is what I said.
That's my name.
It's a beautiful name, and
Thank you.
I bet your parents are proud.
Yeah, it runs in the family. I'm Humphrey the Third.
Ooh, they kept it. Excellent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Can I roll an insight check when she says that? Part of
Sure.
me doesn't believe that's.
I
truly
roll
her
a
name.
deception.
wait, I thought we already knew who everyone was. No, we don't.
Insight is just intuition. She's not going to be
I
able to
think-
read your mind.
Insight. 21.
You get the feeling that Humphrey is a very interesting, unique person that you have not really sure what to make of. You find that she is not easily readable.
Hold
That
on.
makes me very uneasy. So I'm just gonna kind of get on the other side of the group, but I don't super distrust her.
Are we making our way over
at
to
the
the Hall of
moment, but
Illusions?
we'll see.
Oh wait, so we
While
didn't
we
know
are-
Yeah.
each other. Everybody didn't already know each other.
You guys know each other
thought-
as a group. We're gonna say that you. We talked about that last time. That you guys all met up beforehand at the carnival booth.
at the birthday
As
party.
we're in-
Oh yeah, you guys just came from a
The
great
birthday
birthday party.
So
The
so we
birthday
just
party.
didn't know who Myth was already.
I've like convinced you all that I know you for different reasons or
Oh,
something.
but you never gave a name,
I-
probably.
I'm
Humphrey
just
is
not a
the
super
closest name
trusting
you've
person.
gotten.
Cool.
As
I'll
we're
go.
moving over, my feelers are
Fair
completely up seeing the Kenku turn into an elf. So I'm just gonna like keep my eye out to see if I see the elf again as we're moving on.
Wait. The Kenku turned to an elf?
What
Oh yeah,
can
hey,
do?
by the way, guys, keep your eye out because there's like something weird going on. There was like a Kenku walking around, kind of shifty. And as you guys were racing, kind of like looked behind me, and the Kenku turned into an elf. Don't know what that's about.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay.
You're sure it's not just snail slime in your eyes?
You know what? Maybe, but it was going so fast, it was kind of like flying everywhere. So
Wait, so this individual changed its form.
I
wonder
don't.
why.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I don't know. So as
Well,
we're
we are in
walking,
the
Did we run
Feywild. It's not that
into-
unusual.
that's fair.
No,
How about
yeah.
we ask everybody if they're able to transform into one thing or another?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Maybe if I try.
You know,
it.
I think I transform like every day. I'm just like constantly getting better as a person. But thank you for asking.
I'm told that after a few flagons of ale, I transform, but not normally otherwise.
I can transform location if that matters. Does it count? Like I used to be here and now I'm there.
I
I
think
mean,
that counts.
it's not so much that they can change. It was they were kind of shifty. So I guess it's not that unusual for us either. So
I could
Moving
transform a full pint
We're all
into an
very
empty one.
intense party.
That's about it, though.
Well, we're burning night light. Is that the phrase? Let's go to the Hall of
Midnight
Illusions.
oil.
Yeah, the midnight
Hall of
oil. There we go.
All of
The
illusions.
night-
might
No, I
we
like the
say we're
nightlight
burning
instead.
witchlight? Huh?
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Huh?
As you guys make your way to the Hall of Illusions, you notice this little booth here. A wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired young woman in witch's attire and green flowing cape hovers inside a glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, a sign reads, Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. A halfling couple holds hands as they approach this glass cabinet. One of the halflings is wearing a butterfly face paint. As he drops to one knee, he pulls out a small box from his pocket. His sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling in his face paint begins sobbing and darts into the nearby Hall of Illusions without getting his ticket punched.
So that means he still has the ring?
Yes.
Okay, can I go towards him wherever he went?
So he darted inside the Hall of Illusions. His lover is sitting here dying of laughter on the floor, and he ran inside here.
Okay,
As
I'll
you
go
guys
towards
approach
him.
the hall, a large tent is painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning fairies diving into pools of color. The helical stripes of the tent point canopies rotate in spirals, and the whole display seems designed to befuddle onlookers. A clown dressed in muted garb stands at the tent's entrance, blinking at you. In fact, it is very muted. It is like almost, in comparison, very interesting. There we go. Very interesting. He is like very monochrome in comparison. In fact, this is what you see.
Can you-
clown here?
I can't see. Can you like center it a little more? Other way. Okay, cool.
That's
Got
that
it.
center.
For me, it is. I'm using my phone. I don't have a camera on my computer.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's sitting there and he seems to be miming.
I'm going to pull up my drinking horn and try to put it towards him, offering him a drink. See if he'll take it.
As you approach him, he pushes back and goes, "Oh, you can't even see me." And he starts to talk about his voice and then starts flapping his wings. Gives a large...
Are you afraid to talk, sir? It's not that scary.
I think a bird took his voice.
How could a bird take his
That's the
voice?
vibes I'm getting. I don't know.
A bird took your voice?
As he
That's
looks
what
at
I'm
you,
getting from
he
this. I don't know.
just stares.
Did a bird take your voice?
He gets down on one knee and pretends to propose. And as he does, he repeats the same gesture of his voice and flapping wings.
Did you try to propose to your lover and you were too scared to do it and you couldn't talk?
As he sits
Well,
there,
that's what the halfling just did.
he does this.
Like,
He
I don't
seems very
know.
confused.
He just keeps repeating the same movements, and as he sees that you're not quite understanding, you can see the visible frustration on his face. More sorrowful than frustrated and anger, more disappointment.
Did your father betray you as well?
He sits there and he looks at you and he puts his hand on his shoulder like, "Do you need a hug?"
Nah, please don't touch me. But I understand your pain, my friend. How about a drink? It always helps me.
As he takes the drink, he begins to wash it down, and you see just tears start to stream through his eyes.
That's...
Oh no.
If we look behind us, can we still see the girl on the ground laughing?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Gosh. 6. I can't see anything. Where are we?
You don't seem to see her there. She seemed to disappear. Not necessarily like you think she's magically left, but just is no longer in that area. Can I actually, I should have had you do this earlier. Can I have each of you make a history check for me?
Still science magic.
13.
That's a no from me, dog.
History check.
5.
I got
I've lost
12.
my character sheet.
I have to do math real quick. Sorry. 12.
2.
17.
13.
Belly, you recognize Tasha immediately. This is the same Tasha that created Tasha's hideous laughter. And you recognize that her name is also known as Igwilv. I will type that in the chat. Igwilv, I think is...
Okay.
Ooh,
And
that is...
that they are one and the same.
Interesting. I don't think it's important, so I'm not going to share it with everybody else. That's good to know.
Well,
right.
As he
Yeah.
looks dejected, he points over to the Hall of Illusions and asks if, you get the impression he's asking if you want to go inside, and you see him pull out a ticket puncher.
I will give him my ticket, and then as he's punching it, I will druidcraft a little, just like a very flowery crown, and I'll put it on his head and be like, "You can use some color."
Perfect.
Amazing.
Who else is
And then
going
I'll go
inside?
I'll give him my ticket.
Me too.
I'm so torn.
I will punch my ticket and in the process put my hand on his shoulder and give him a manly look of assurance that everything will be okay.
I guess I follow behind, but I'm not happy about it. But I'd rather stay with the group. I don't want to be left alone here. So
Humphrey, are you going inside as well?
Yeah, I'm going with wherever that dude went with the ring.
Like a sixth sense. He's on his
All right,
trail.
Kinda
perfect.
just
We're all going
know.
inside. As we go inside the hall, you guys are met with fantastical images. In fact, you look on the mirrors and they aren't like distorted images of your own body like a regular Hall of Illusions. What they are snapshots of your childhood. Different images of when you were a child, and however you're reacting to that is however you are.
I'm immediately looking for the exit. Like I'm doing that
I'm
thing where I
imme-
got my like left hand on the glass and I'm just like walking.
I'm getting drunk right now.
I'm just like standing there staring, and I'm really sad because I miss it.
I want to drown out every single image I see.
Are
As
the
you move
images
through,
tangible?
they're like looking it through a glass, so almost like you can recognize that they're a mirror. And as you
Like I'm
proceed,
on the glass, like this close, staring at mine because mine has a horn, and I'm just like, what?
as you move forward, the images start to age, and you start to go through kind of progressions of your life. And even at the end, you see you in your elderly twilight years. But these are not sad images. These are happy, gleeful imaginations. You guys also, can I have all of you make a perception? Actually, we'll do investigation because you're all looking for our gnome friend that came inside.
Are you sure I can't do perception?
You said
14.
what was it?
Investigation.
18.
21.
14.
19.
7.
You guys can't seem to find the gnome inside, but Rusty or Daymorn, you see something that catches your eye that's very unsettling. You see a small child. It looks to be a girl. She's wearing a small smock, kind of like a skirt. I imagine almost like a denim overall skirt kind of a style, but not made out of denim. And you notice that she's wearing a mask that is made from the head of a pig.
I'm seeing this in person.
Yes, and you see it moving through the mirrors, and it kind of looks around, catches a glimpse, and then moves forward again.
Did anybody see that? That was. Hang on.
See what? See what?
Ellie's low-key kind of crying over seeing the stuff from her childhood, so she didn't notice anything.
I'm too
I'm moving
fixated on
closer.
myself in the mirror as well.
There's a little
Ellie.
girl there. She had a head of a pig on. It's disgusting. Nobody saw
I
that,
don't
really.
know what you
Head
guys
of
are
the
looking
pig?
at right now.
Yes,
Like a human
with
with the head of a pig.
Yes, a little girl wearing the head of a pig.
Now that's just ridiculous. That's I
It
can't
is.
even imagine.
Look, I'm no
This is-
psychic, but if that's what you saw in the mirror, you probably need to do something about your life.
No, not a mirror. I'm not a psychopath. No, this is a real life, in here with us.
Look, my friend, this place is meant to fuck with you. It's called the Hall of Illusions. I think
Well, it is. being successful, yes.
It is being successful. That was exactly what I was going to say. And we should ignore it completely.
Can I go back to the first mirrors?
No, I think we need to keep
Right.
moving, guys.
At the end of the hall, you do find this young gnome. He's sitting there crying.
I would like to walk up to him and start to comfort him
Sure. What do you want to say?
and say, "Oh my gosh, I saw that out there and I can't believe somebody would treat someone as nice and as kind and as caring as you like that. How rude of a person."
Wait, who treated who? Did I miss something?
He tried to
It's a
propose
gnome.
and she said no.
He just started laughing. Like, how
Oh,
cruel.
it's worse than no. Yes, it's worse.
It was quite a pitiful event, if I'm being honest.
That's rough, buddy.
Well,
All right.
I mean, she could have not been laughing on purpose. I mean, Tasha's kind of known for that, so.
I don't know. I just think that
Who's this Tasha person?
Is that the name of the girl?
It's the name
you
of
know
this.
her.
It said Tasha's hideous.
Yeah,
Laughter.
Tasha's hideous laughter. It's
In the
famous.
front.
Have you guys never heard of it?
Not one from Magic.
I've
No.
heard of it, but it's whatever.
Even I've heard of it, and I live in the woods.
I turned my attention back
Well,
to the
I
gnome.
kind of heard about it
Oh.
before, but
So you're saying
I knew her somewhere
that
else.
Gertrude was under a spell?
Oh, I didn't say that. I said
It
she
is-
I don't
might
know.
be.
What did you say to her?
I asked her, after professing my love, if she would be my betrothed.
Oh,
Betrothed.
My wife, my proposed.
well,
I don't know, man.
we do
You know,
have to look
after
at all
hearing that-
possibilities. How sure are you that she loved you?
I thought she did. She said that she wanted to spend the rest of my life, and that's when I thought the perfect moment would happen. And then I pulled out the ring, and then laughter. And he goes back to crying again.
No, you can't. You can't just sit here
It's a
and
little
let that
funny.
make you feel bad. Okay? You know what you got to do? You got to get back up and you got to try again.
I agree. But first, I think you should have a strong stout.
You want to go get a drink with us? I think that's where we're going next.
You want me to get a drink with you?
Yeah,
Right,
sure.
you gotta get back up, you gotta try again, and we can even practice what you're gonna say next time together.
Okay. My name's
Perfect.
Ruben.
Oh, Ruben, it's so nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you too. You guys are so kind. Thank you.
Well,
The name's making me hungry.
We can get food and drink.
Hey, during all of this, Daymorn is looking around to the sides and behind because he's a little bit freaked out about the pig-headed girl. So does he see her again?
As you look around, it is almost like she has vanished in thin air.
Okay.
Are you still looking for that girl-headed pig, Daymorn? It was just in the mirrors, man.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't in the mirrors. It was here in the room. You know what? It's fine. Let's leave. It's
Well,
fine.
Did you see what she was wearing by chance?
She had on a smock and skirt combo, something like that. If I see her again, I'll point her out. It was frankly terrifying, but it's all right. We are in the Hall of Illusions or something, whatever. Let's go.
yeah. Don't believe anything this place says. It's a lie. It's all a
Get our
lie.
new friend a drink.
Hmm?
Let's get our new friend a drink.
Yes, of course. Here's a little bit. We have a little bit left.
As you guys
Nice.
make your way through the carnival, I want you to give me a perception check.
A 4.
Doing so good.
8.
2.
19.
20, but not natural 20.
Ooh.
Humphrey, you overhear two witchlight hands, two carnival workers, kind of bickering amongst themselves. You notice that as they're talking, you hear them say, I don't know. I'm really worried. That thing is back here again. That bird causing all this commotion. He punched one of our hands earlier.
Bird. Like
You-
the
You are overhearing this conversation. I mean, if you want to insert yourselves, you can, but that's what you are hearing, Myth.
Oh, she's hearing that. Sorry. my
Yes.
bad.
And
I rolled a 23, but my computer freaked out, so I don't know if anyone heard me.
ba-da-bow. Good. You are going to hear Belly as you are looking around. You see
Oh,
I can't switch into my phone. Sorry.
can you hear us?
Sorry, I'm switching to my phone. My computer is just flipping out, so
That's okay. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
Perfect. Belly, you also overhear this conversation of these two witchlight hands arguing with each other, talking about a bird that seems to have struck an employee, trying to get Mr. Light and Mr. Witch's attention.
A bird struck an employee? Interesting.
So who said something about a bird earlier?
Are you going to approach
What
them and
about a
talk to
bird?
them?
I want to tell them about the bird. I want to listen to what they're saying. Like they're talking about a whole fight going on. But I want to tell the
A
group. I
bird.
want to be like, who said something about a bird?
A bird. It was the
There
sad
was a
guy.
kenku
Sad guy.
when we were walking around, and
Oh yeah,
I noticed when you guys, yeah, they
they're out
turned
here
into an elf.
punching people.
Oh,
So if you see that bird again, I probably wouldn't go up to him.
And
That
that
we
sad
just
do.
guy.
look
was laughing.
bird.
we don't know why.
Unless
he
you
was
want to get
punching
punched. I
people.
mean, everyone has their own thing.
Looking around, do we see the bird? Sorry, do I see the elf wearing like the clothing?
You do.
oh,
You see
Where?
the bird, or you see that elf going into the big top tent.
Hey guys, I know that we're going to get drinks, but suddenly that big top looks really appealing. If you guys want to go, I can always go to the big top myself, but yeah.
Wait, how much
Um,
time do we have for the event of what's happening in the big top?
Right now, you guys are in your second hour. The Hall of Illusions took about 30 minutes, so you've got 30 more minutes until the third hour. And the Big Top Extravaganza takes place at midnight, so it's about 10:30 right now. When we get to the third
Okay.
mark, it would be 11 o'clock, and then midnight, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so it's still early. What did?
I want to go to the bar.
I'll tell you what. I'll go with you and our friend here. What's your name again? I'm sorry. The gnome.
Ruben,
Ruben. Yes, and
like the sandwich.
we will help Ruben find consolation at the bottom of a bottle, and
Yes.
you will go.
I will join you.
Investigate.
My belly is requires ale.
I would like to go where Ruben is.
I think this is the
I
best
guess
idea we've
I'm right
had.
about the bird.
all day.
If we wanted to split up, otherwise I'm good going with you guys.
You know what? It's still early. It's okay. We can head to the bar. There's time for other things later.
Okay.
The bar always has the answers. Trust me.
Usually in the leg of mutton.
As you make your way through the crowds, you also see lots of different games, different people trying to test your feats and skill. Is there anybody that wants to participate in one of those small little attraction games on your way to the feasting orchard?
What kind of
What kind of games are there?
yes?
There are a ring toss game, a catch the dragon by the tail, a gnome poetry contest, goblin wrestling, guess the number of feathers, and outstare the cyclops.
I would do the poetry contest, but I have a feeling that it's going to be like write a poem in Gnomish. And I don't speak Gnomish, so I don't know if I want to waste time on that one.
Let's not waste time here. The food and drink waits. Come on, let's go.
So
All right.
there's a ring toss. Okay. There's
It's
the poetry.
Mirage
There-
ring toss, but I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's basically little bunnies with unicorn horns.
Okay. And then there's a staring contest.
Outstare the cyclops.
Oh,
There's
I am fantastic at staring contests.
Are you going to participate and outstare the cyclops?
I would love to.
As you approach, you see a giant cyclops, probably the size of a small hill giant. And as you do, there is the giant or the cyclops is saying, "What do you do when the eye of the cyclops falls upon you? You stare right back if you've got the stamina." Are you willing to participate?
I've got the stamina.
This costs no ticket punches. It is free to participate. I need you to make for me a Constitution check.
All right. Here we go. I'm bringing out the dice.
This is great.
one. Where is it? Shoot, I don't know where my phone is at. Oh, it's right here. Online it is.
I love the confidence.
Just a straight con check.
Just a straight Constitution check.
Ooh, that's a nat one. Hey.
As you start
no.
to stare at him, your vision begins to go a little wonky and wobbly, and you fall over onto your butt. And the Cyclops sits there and laughs.
Hold up. I wasn't ready.
Would you like to go again?
Yes.
Once more, but this will be your final throw.
Bring it. $13.
As he looks at you and you look at him, you are so determined not to blink. You sit there, and your determination not to blink causes you to become more aware of your eyes. And suddenly, you can't resist the urge, and you lose against the Cyclops again.
Oh.
Good game, big guy.
Anyone else would like to participate, or is there another game anyone else would like to participate in?
You said orc wrestling?
There is, I believe, gnome wrestling.
No,
Say
wrestling.
goblin.
Goblin wrestling. Hold on, I can verify that.
Okay, goblin.
The gnome is
Oh,
the poetry.
Yes,
Got
yes,
it.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
There's very little.
Goblin wrestling.
I'll try the goblin wrestling.
I'll go as well.
Strong folks, test your mettle in the goblin wrestle. So, in this, you have to pin an unarmed goblin.
Okay.
So, I need...
Would you like to go first? Or is it at the same time?
We'll go one at a time.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength roll for me, or an athletics roll for me.
Is that still with a 20? D20?
Yeah, D20.
Okay. I got 14 plus 6, 20.
Yes, you are able to, after a few bits of might, you pin the goblin very successfully.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's a
Goblin's
great
strength
cheer
could not
in the
match against a
crowd.
human. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
As I step up to wrestle, I'm gonna smirk a little bit and rage.
Oh,
So
Go
with a smile
ahead.
on my face, I'll kind of step up and yeah. Okay. So you said it's strength?
Strength, yes.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, hang on. Okay. 15?
Did you say you raged, right? You got advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
They were not good rolls.
As you try to outpin the goblin, he is much more formidable than you thought, and he ends up catching you off guard and pins you to the ground instead.
All right. I see you, sir. I'd like to try again, if I could.
Yes, go ahead, step right up.
Would I still have my rage, or would I need to?
No, your rage is gone now.
Okay, I want to rage again. A little pissed off. My pride's hurt a little.
Huxley,
Come on, the
your
goblin's not as hard as it
prize-
looks. You can do this.
Ooh, 21.
You, after a bit more maneuvering, are able to succeed, and you pin the goblin down upon your second try.
Second time's a charm. Good game, though.
There you go.
Huxley, they hand you for your prize, you get a red cap that droops to one shoulder when it is worn.
A red cap?
Yes, make sure you write that down in your inventory slot, that you have a red cap that droops to one shoulder when it is worn. And, sorry, remind me of your character's name again, Megan. Is it Lyra?
Lila.
Lila. Lila,
Lila.
you get a rotten ogre's tooth with an elvish glyph for moon etched into it.
Tyson, is there a weight that I can associate with this? Is it just like a pound?
I don't do encumbrance for my games, so you can assign it for whatever you would like. I just find that's a lot for me to keep track of and you to keep track of, and
Yep, that's
it
fine.
doesn't make the game funner.
You said rotten orc tooth?
A rotten ogre tooth with an
Okay,
elf
got
glyph
it.
with moon etched into it.
I really want to see Damoon do the poetry one.
Me too.
All right.
You guys can
all right.
participate. It costs
I remember you back in the day.
Well, I mean, you're right. Okay. All right. The gnomish poetry it is.
perfect. Sound the chime, it's time to rhyme. You bring the poem, we'll bring the gnome. Step right up. Step right up. I need each of you. It's a best of 5 contest. So you need to make 3 successful performance checks.
Okay.
So go ahead and you are going to make your first check for me, each of you. If you want to, whoever's participating, you need to make a performance check.
I will
wanted to watch him
participate.
do it. I did not want to do it myself.
Yeah, I got a 21 on the first.
Oh, with much luck and success, you are a wordsmith. I need you to make another performance check for me.
25.
You are highly successful. Look at this man go. Rhyming is all he seems to know. Make hopefully one more
Eminem
performance check.
17, not as good.
Your last poem was by far the weakest, but it was still stronger than the rest. You win the contest, and you, sir, get a mask that helps you remember your dreams if you wear it while you sleep.
What? That's awesome.
Make sure that you write that down in your possessions.
I have no idea what any of you guys said, but that was cool.
Right over your head, Alki.
I'm just over in the corner gleaming at my own muscles.
As you do, you get the faintest little scratch on the back of your head, and you see that one of your ticket punches is erased out.
Oops.
Oh, the thing you made, the pact. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, man.
That is talking about myself? Count?
In Nicholas's mind, it is.
Okay.
You're going to have to outsmart this goblin, man.
For now, let's just get food.
I don't know. That guy's pretty funny.
Before we leave this area, is there anybody else that wants to participate in a carnival game, or are we all set?
I've been talking this whole time, didn't realize I was muted. What were the other games? I wanted to play a game.
There is Guess the Number of Feathers, there is Catch the Dragon by the Tail, or there is the All Mirage Ring Toss.
I would like to guess the number of feathers because that's the only one I feel like I would do okay.
Birds of a feather, how about feathers of a bird? Step right up and guess how many feathers the festoon this fiendish fowl. As you approach, there's a cage of cockatrices. I need you to make an intelligence check for me.
Before you make that roll, I would like to give you some bardic inspiration because this is my first time ever playing a bard, and I just remembered that I can do that. So sorry, everyone else. My bad. You succeeded anyway.
I need it, right?
A what?
Which
Yeah, D6.
I will because I rolled very poorly. Apparently, I can only roll well when it doesn't matter. I got a 10. That was with Bardic.
Ooh, so close. One more attempt.
I got an 11.
Unfortunately, you got the number of feathers wrong.
That's okay. There'll be other games.
Yeah. It's okay. I already got the one for the snow race.
Yeah.
Because I did it.
Fuck these games.
Are you guys going to make your way now to the feasting orchard?
I sure hope so.
It's time to drink, everybody.
As you approach, music and mirth radiate from the park. The heady scents of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from the trees, musicians drum pipes and strum, and everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard. As you guys are sitting there, you notice in the corner there seems to be a small gnomish bard who is playing a modified guitarish lute that is sitting there strumming a tune. You notice that above there says a pie eating contest. Is there anyone who would like to participate in this pie eating contest?
Yeah, I will. Come on, Alcohol, join me in this pie eating contest.
Well,
You
me?
gotta put
Yeah,
you gotta put something in your
we
stomach.
traveled all
That's
this
about
way
the alcohol.
together. Let's see if we get. Let's see who has the bigger stomach.
If you do carb up, you can drink.
There
Fuck
you go.
However, all right, real life. Can we have a bathroom break?
Do you guys want to take a quick 15-minute break and we can come back at 9?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah? All right, we'll take a
I
quick
also have to go with that.
Thank you.
15-minute break. And I will meet us back here.
Sounds good. Oh, nice.
All right, we'll come back at 9 o'clock.
Okay, okay.
this shit. Come here.
Yeah, it does look good. It looks 3D from here, especially with the light.
It's a metal sign.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to reuse the holes I already put in the wall.
I'm gonna finish cleaning up this room.
See, so fun. One look, isn't it?
I need a bigger screen. I feel real bad for
Dickon.
Deacon and Danny are both doing it on their phones.
All right, we got 3 minutes left. I actually do have to pee.
It's better.
I think it's spell cards because all I have is a list of them and I don't actually know what any of them do.
Can you guys hear me?
Ty, those spell cards. Oh,
Yeah, we hear you.
Perfect. Rusty, did you get that message I sent you?
I haven't looked yet. Give me a second.
That's okay. It's not like super important now, but I was just answering the question you had sent me earlier about the Hall of Mirrors.
Okay, cool.
All right. I think everybody's back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right.
Is Devin actually back or?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because her thing was here the whole time, so I think she just muted it.
We shall see. Devin.
Devin.
So while we're waiting, quick question about the whole forgetfulness memory thing.
Mm-hmm.
When we came back, did we just simply remember that we lost something, or did we remember what we lost?
You all remembered what it was that you lost, but you don't remember how you lost it.
Okay.
So you are aware of the thing that is missing, but you do not know where that thing is and how that thing was taken from your possession.
Okay.
We back. Well, who's down for some pie in the face?
They're actually elvish cupcakes, but they are large.
I will watch.
You'll watch. No, you should join. Come on.
Nah.
It's a festival. Take part in the festivities.
I did. I rode a snail. And looked at some feathers.
Is there like a bar keep going around, or do we have to like go to the bar to get drinks?
There is a little bar station, and then there's, if you look over here, there's like a main barrel. In fact, I'll zoom in on it. I don't know if you can see that, Dakin, but there's a bunch of different platforms around here. These are where different performers and different venues are going on. Here is where you enter and get your pies, and then over in this tent here is where other drinks and other foods, the Feywild, are there for you to eat. So I've got Huxley and I've got Alco participating in the contest. Is there anyone else? Perfect.
Is there a barrel of anything that I can like quickly dip my horn into before we go eat?
Absolutely.
I'll just do that nonchalantly. Be like, I'm ready when you are, buddy.
While they're doing this, I'm just gonna go get a round of drinks for everyone and bring it back so that we have like drinks for this. Then I'm gonna get 2 for Ruben.
Ruben is sitting there.
Can I put up a 2 for me as well?
Sure. Anything else for you guys? Taking orders?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
Good. Alco and Huxley, this is going to cost 1 ticket punch. And the name of the game is to eat as many custard pies as you can. So what I'm going to need you guys to do is you are going to take originally, for this first round, whatever your Constitution modifier is, and you're going to add 3 to it.
Okay, 7.
7 as well.
So each of you have eaten 7 pies. What I need for you guys to do is you guys need to go through 3 rounds. Or no, excuse me, 6 rounds. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That's going to be a 20, a dirty 20.
My first one should be 26, I think.
Each of you are able to eat an additional pie. So you are both at 8 pies. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so I'm doing this with a D20, right?
Yes, a D20, and then you are adding your Constitution modifier.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I got a 13.
I got 18.
Each of you are able to successfully eat another pie, though Alco, this one was a little bit harder to swallow down.
I have a very, very thin brain.
Good. We need 4 more rounds. So the next throw?
It'll be a 16.
I got a 5.
You, my friend, begin to feel a grumbling in your stomach, and you throw up, but instead of pie coming out, you see custard coming out of your mouth. And you are going to take...
Oh, this tastes awful.
5 points of damage. So you are going to subtract 5 points from your hit points.
Oh no.
As custard just kind of trickles out your mouth.
Oh no.
So far, I believe, if that's correct, then Alcoholic is 1 pie ahead of you. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, or another Constitution check.
We got a 15.
I got. Sorry. I got a 24.
Both of you are able to down another pie. I need another Constitution saving throw.
Another 15.
8.
You take another regurgitation of custard, and this time you are going to take 6 points of damage.
Oh,
Can we call the type custard damage?
It is called custard damage specifically in the book. So you are officially taking custard damage.
Are you
uh,
all right, buddy?
no, I'm very much not all right. This is terrible.
Thought you would have this in the bag. Honestly,
So did I.
still got a
How
couple
many-
more in me.
How many rounds are left?
2 more rounds. So
Oh
one more
my
after this
God.
round.
Wait,
Dave-
hang on. Time out real quick. So I only had
Got
12
another
HP to start, so I only have 1 left. What happens if I get to 0? Do I
Yeah.
just die from custard?
You'll find out.
You will find out.
All right.
I
This
got
is how
another
Huxley
15.
goes, man. This is how Huxley goes.
So Daymorn is gonna shout out, "Come on, Huxley! Channel the inner chocolate eating kid from Matilda." And I will give you a
What's
bardic
Matilda?
inspiration.
I
You're
got.
the kid that has to eat the chocolate cake.
Bruno.
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, I just totally realized I've been adding wrong this entire time because I forgot the extra 3. But no matter. My next one was a 26.
You handedly get
Wait,
to
wait,
eat
hold
that
on.
pie.
Hold on. Pause real quick. So you said at the beginning it was our con plus 3. So are we adding 3 this?
Only
Our
the
con
first one
modifier.
was your con plus 3. Everything else is whatever
Oh.
your Constitution modifier is.
Oh, okay. So then in this case, I would have gotten 23.
Still able to easily scarf that down. But you do get to add whatever bardic inspiration. Is it 1d6 or 1d4 for you, Rusty?
It's a d6.
So you get to roll a d6 and then add that to your score as well.
Is it just a competition between us two?
There are others in there, but I haven't been rolling for them. So I guess, yeah, it's just between you two.
Whose side are you on? All right. How many more we got?
Good. You got one more roll.
Okay. 13.
I got 23 again.
Perfect. You are not reduced to 0 hit points, but Alco is the winner of this round in this game. And Huxley, as you sit there in your stupor, you get handed an ale from one of the servers there, and as you drink it, you feel restored, and your health points regain back to full health.
Oh, good. I really didn't
Yay.
want to have to use one of my spells already.
Yay.
None of you
You
would
know
have
what
died
this
during the
buddy?
custard damage, but you would have indefinitely lost the competition if you would have been reduced to 0 hit points.
You know what this means, buddy? It means we can drink all night long now.
There you go. I picked up some room. There we go.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Oh my goodness.
Alco, you win a toy unicorn made of wood. Oh, no, you don't. Never mind. You don't win that. You win a potion of invisibility.
All right.
Wow.
What's up? What's up?
And that has burned through your additional hour. So we are now on hour 3. It is 11 o'clock at night.
I'm gonna grab
You guys,
like 4 pints and stuff up in my jacket.
you guys want to hit one more thing before going to the big top?
I think it might be. Oh, sorry. I think it might be time to head there.
Alki,
Isn't it
you
at-
are
isn't the thing at 12
indefinitely
now?
intoxicated, and you have a -1 to all Constitution saving throws for the next hour.
The worst things happen to me.
You can't hold your liquor. he says as he goes chugging 2 flagons at once.
I'm like, I felt
feel
something.
secure.
That's worse things.
Hey, Elko, I think there's a tree over there.
Oh,
Well,
Alco, as you
an
look
old
over, you see a giant tree in the corner right over here.
well, I will grace this tree with the greatest blessing you could ever give a tree. Water. I will go over and I will begin to urinate at the base of the tree.
Hey!
I don't think that's respecting the tree.
As
you
you
mean?
begin to urinate, you notice that one of your hole punches disappears.
Are you serious? I was giving it water.
Join the club, pal.
What's that water?
How? I don't understand the concept. Giving a tree water.
It's
the greatest
not water.
The tree looks down at you and goes, "Would you drink this?"
I
Oh
would
my
drink
God.
nothing that's been poured on the ground, though.
You notice that it is a small little tree sapling. Or a tree-ent sapling. That's what I meant to say.
Come on now.
You peed on a child.
Try.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm going to jail. Again.
As you guys
All right.
are sitting there at the table, can I have each of you make a perception check for me?
Is this for everybody?
Yes.
Ooh.
I got a
14.
23 again.
I got a 4.
I got a 4 as well.
I got 7.
10. I don't think I've succeeded in one of these yet.
Who is the highest number? Who got it?
It was me. I got a 23.
Belly, you notice a very tall elf figure with fairy wings that has a cloak kind of skulking around and heading over towards Silver Song Lake.
Oh no. I kind of the only person here that I like actively have conversations with really or that I will engage conversations with is Daymoon because he's the only one that I know and kind of trust. So I just kind of lean over to him and I'm like, there's someone being really weird and I'm sketched out.
I'm gonna
there's
lean
this
over
weird
to him and be
elf
like,
guy. Oh. Your breath smells. I'm sorry. It took me off guard. Okay, there's a weird elf walking to the lake. I don't know if that's important, but I felt like I should point it out because we've been pointing out weird stuff.
Yeah, it's what
everything here has been weird.
what was weird about
He
it?
also has fairy wings on. I don't know. He had like fairy wings and like this weird cloak thing, and he was just kind of looking. He looked really sketchy. I don't know how it was. It was more of like a feeling than like him actually doing something weird. He just, I don't know. I didn't trust him.
Did you see this figure wearing leather armor as well by chance?
Did I see him wearing leather armor?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. What did you ask? I was reading something.
The figure that you saw, was it also? Sorry.
Was it wearing leather armor?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Is that
Listen, guys,
significant?
you told me I was crazy earlier and that there's magic everywhere, but all I'm saying is I saw a Kenku turn into an elf, matching that description, skulking around earlier. This is the 4th time that I've heard you guys mention it. Do
It
with
could have
that
been
as-
any elf in leather armor.
Is
He
this the
was
same?
Going to the lake, we could just go see what he's doing over there.
4 times.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good idea.
But he's being sketch and he's punched someone. I gotta investigate this.
And I got stuff to do at the lake anyway, so.
And I'm
that's
a
two
little-
birds, one stone. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that if we're talking about an actual bird.
I'd be offended.
Birds everywhere are offended now.
Birds?
By the way, what happened to our friend Ruben?
Well,
Ruben's still skulking over there at
Yeah.
the bar. I just want to talk to my betrothed.
It's all right. There are plenty of C's in the fish.
Are they technically not betrothed?
Yeah,
Fish.
it's not a betrothal yet until she says yes. But
As
I understand
he
what you're saying.
looks over, he glances and darts nervously. There she is! And you guys see the same gnomish girl from before kind of making her way, almost as if she's looking for something.
Ruben, do you want us to try talking to her?
Do you think it will help?
Hold on, guys. I got a call real quick. I will be muted, but I'll be right back.
Okay. You think it will help?
Not if I talk to her.
It's here. Let me talk to her. We'll get you back together. Don't worry.
While he's doing that, I'll go get Ruben another drink.
Rusty, you approach the gnome girl, and she looks a little frantic and a little distraught.
Okay.
Ruben? Where are you, Ruben?
I'll approach her and be like, yes. Hello, miss. Look, I know where Ruben is. He's right over there. But the thing is, his feelings are terribly hurt. Could you maybe... What happened earlier?
I don't know. I was so overcome, and then suddenly, I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't. It was like some kind of effect took place.
Can I make an intelligence check or something to see if I'm familiar with that spell? I mean, Tasha's hideous laughter. It was written on the side of the tent.
You can either make an intelligence or a history check.
Okay. Same. They are the same, I believe. Oh, I guess that was history or arcana. Yeah, same. Okay. That's terrible. I rolled a 6.
Fortunately for you, the bar is pretty low. You're able to connect the dots that probably it has something to do with that booth.
Okay. Look, you didn't mean it, right? You would have said yes?
Yes, I would have said yes to Ruben.
Great. Okay. Look, this might sound weird, but it wasn't your fault, right? There was I was walking by. I saw the whole thing happen. There was a tent thing, I guess, with some sort of a spell. I don't know if it was emanating from it or whatever. I don't know. But I do know that he loves you very much, and he's very, very sad. Look, he's just right over there. I think what would mean the world to him right now is if you would go take his hand and just enjoy the park together. Maybe avoid that tent if you happen by.
I think you're right. And
I'll walk up with Ruben under my arm around Ruben. Ruben, look, we found your girl for you.
Oh, Ruben. Penelope, is that you? Yes, Ruben. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. You did it? No, Ruben. Was there something you wanted to ask me? And as he does, he perks up and he gets excited again, and he gets down again on one knee, pulls out the box with the ring, and proposes again. And this time, in contrast to earlier, you see elated emotions from both of them as they grab hand in hand and head down to the dragonfly rides together. You see the mood of the carnival raise another step.
Good job, guys.
Cute.
Another happy couple.
Oh my god! I've never seen a proposal before. That's so fun.
Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? Yeah.
Let's do it again.
What?
What?
Yeah. Let's go get more people
I mean,
proposed to.
I see a couple over
it's-
there. Do we just,
Just do that only.
yeah.
And
I mean,
nothing
I
else, and then
have
that's it.
some spells I could maybe tell somebody to propose. I don't know if it'd be very nice though.
I can make flowers bloom. That's about all I can contribute. Right, so elf?
I literally have charm person. See, it doesn't. This isn't the one where they do anything that you want. It says that they're charmed.
Oh, you just get like
but-
advantage on persuasion or whatever.
So yeah, I have friends, which gives me advantage on any charisma check. But then charm person, I need to look up the definition of charmed actually. I wish on D&D Beyond, I wish they had links to like the keywords.
You can search in the search bar in D&D Beyond to get different spells and
that's a good
spell
idea.
effects. If it's in the player's handbook, it should be free.
Yeah, I'll look it up. It would be good to know because I'm pretty sure 100% of my spells are enchantment, so I should know stuff like charm.
All right, so we want to go after that elf guy, bird person.
Are you guys going to head to Silver Song Lake?
How close are we to Big Top Time?
You've got probably
About an hour,
enough
right?
time to do an event or a ride at Silver Song Lake, whether that's, I mean, you'll see when you get there. But there's two options that you can do. You can either, there seems to be as you make your way over, there seems to be a little stage and performance area, and inside you see a beautiful mermaid. Merfolk sitting there. It looks like she's getting ready for a performance. There's also a line to the right that says Gondola Swan Rides.
I would definitely watch a performance from a mermaid. Just saying. That's where Daymorn would go.
I'll perhaps sit this one out. I think my stomach is still grumbling from those pies, and plus I have drinks to finish.
You guys, are we going to watch the mermaid performance?
Yeah.
It costs nothing.
I am.
If it costs nothing, then I'm in.
On the way there, can I just like find a couple of the smooth rocks by the lake, and I'm just gonna hold them up to my ear, and can I do a perception check to see if I hear anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, geez. 25.
As you hear, it almost seems to sound like there's a melody playing in the rock, like a small song.
So I'm gonna keep that one and tuck it in my pocket, and then the like other ones that didn't make sound, I'm gonna cast Magic Stone on.
Perfect. Make
And
sure you
then-
write in your inventory a rock that plays music. And what are you going to do with the magic stone?
I'm just going to kind of keep it in my pocket, ready to go to give someone for an attack later if someone wants to throw a stone at someone.
Okay. As you guys approach, you guys see. Oh, that would help.
Nothing.
Give me 1 second here. This beautiful mermaid in this giant, beautiful bowl. And underneath is a sign that says, Policia, the greatest singer in all the Feywild. And a small crowd begins to form around her. And You hear sweet music coming from one of the rocks, almost as if the sea is playing music for her. She clears her throat and she begins to sing some of the most beautiful notes that you have ever heard. While she's singing, though, you hear somebody from the back yell, "You suck!" Nice and loud. Can have each of you make a perception check for me.
I don't know, while she's singing and it's all beautiful because it's music, Lila starts bawling like a baby.
Oh.
So Daemorn will actually, at hearing that, he will actually like fly up to get a better view of the crowd and like turn around and just like, he really wants to know who it is. He's pissed.
Perfect.
My perception check was 17. Huxley is also pissed, looking for whoever insulted this incredible singer.
I will give you a +1 to your perception roll rather than an advantage, Rusty.
Okay, in that case, I got a 22. It's my first good perception all night.
You look over and you see a cloaked figure that you believe to be the case. As she continues to sing, he sits there and goes, "You are the worst singer I have ever heard in my whole life." Rusty and everyone else, can you make another perception check for me?
Not so good.
I got another 11. I
10.
am just uncomfortable.
I got a nat 20.
I got a 19, which puts me at 20. I rolled a nat 1 the first time, so.
Both Huxley and I'm sorry, Meg, remind me of your name. Is it Lila?
Lila. Yeah.
Huxley and Lila, you both look over at the cloaked figure, and suddenly it transforms from an elf to a small little dwarf who seems to be shouting. And finally, as she's singing, he screams out one last time, "You are the worst singer in the world!" And as he does, she begins to falter, and her voice begins to shake. And you see her jump out of her bowl and into the lake, and she swims, darting off downstream.
So
suddenly, the mood of the carnival shifts, and it drops 2 carnival points.
Oh, no.
So you went from here, you're now back to neutral, and she takes off swimming downstream.
I go up to him and grab him by the collar and shout, "What the heck are you doing?"
Good. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Daemorn is on his heels, by the way. Well, not literally.
I would have been
flying,
right behind him.
This creature begins to just dart off.
So my dexterity saving throw was 17.
Not fast enough, and you just barely miss him as he takes off running. And as he runs, he starts to run in this direction towards the big top.
Well, you were going there anyway.
Well, it's as good as reason to go find out what's in the big top so we can go kick his butt.
Did we see that elf while we were here?
I think that was the elf.
That was the elf?
I think so. Yeah, because he said he changed from the elf to a dwarf, right?
Yes, and then as he transformed again to the bird,
something else. Okay.
As he started running off.
Oh, so he's in his bird form now?
Yes.
Okay.
What is happening?
Are we within 30 feet of it?
Yes.
I gotta read a spell here. Okay, so I'm going to be flying. I'm probably right behind Huxley, but I'm going to pull out my It's not. It's like a. It's basically a rapier, but very short. It's almost like a really whippy short sword to regular sized people. And I'm gonna say, come on now, that's no way to treat a lady, especially not one with a voice as beautiful as that. Fight me, and let's make it for her honor. And I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel.
No.
Suddenly, the Kenku stops in its tracks and turns to you.
It has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
It fails.
Okay, so basically, it's drawn to me. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone else except me, and has to make a Wisdom saving throw every time it attempts to move more than 30 feet away from me.
It's going to turn back to you and say, "You don't know what's happening here." But surprisingly, the voice doesn't seem like it is matched for the body. It is very soft and silky and very soft-spoken.
Well,
But
that
with
may
as
be the
much
case, but
anger
that's-
and ferocity, it pulls out a
Right.
dagger and faces you.
I can assure you I don't know what's going on here, but that's no reason to treat a lady like that, is it?
I'm trying to get the attention of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, and I don't need you interfering!
Well, I suppose you could fight me.
As he takes a step forward.
Okay. I'm not going to make the first attack. I'm gonna sort of just wait. I'm gonna try and goad him into attacking me first.
He's going to take a lunge at you.
Okay.
You said he gets disadvantage or it's a straight roll?
It's a straight roll. He gets disadvantage to attack anyone else except me.
It's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
As he does, he clips one of your shoulders, Rusty. And you are going to
Ouch.
take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Ooh, smarts. And I'll attempt to stab him back.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. 23.
That definitely hits.
That was a good roll. Oh, terrible roll. Okay, 4 piercing damage.
As you do, you kind of clip him in the shoulder too, and he becomes no longer underneath your spell. And he looks at you and says, "Please, I don't want to hurt you. Come here." And he kind of gathers you and the group over into a small corner nestled right over here, kind of behind the big top. "If you give me a second to explain myself, I can tell you what is going on."
You'd better be fast, little man.
I'm intrigued. I mean, I'm obviously I feel bad for the mermaid, but I'm intrigued. Right. I'm listening.
Many years ago, I made a pact with my warlock patron. Her name is Zybilna. She resides in a land called Prismere. This carnival is a thorough point between here and Prismere. Something has happened to her. I don't know what it is, but I know Mr. Witch and Mr. Light know what is going on. And I need help discovering this. I fear the gravest danger for her. I don't mean to be rude or to insult others, but I'm trying to get an audience with them and they just don't seem to be listening. So I have to keep escalating my antics.
How long have you been trying to get this done?
I've been trying to follow the carnival through the different Feywild plane, or to the different planes of dimension, but they're difficult. I've been here 2 days already. This is the final night, and I need to get an audience with them. I overheard them talking in their wagon. Something like, someone's going to find out about this. They'll shut us down. We agreed to our pact. Our hands are forced, but our eyes were open. We let the Hourglass Coven take what it wants, and in return, we stay in business. That is what you want, right? I need your help. I don't know what it is that they are planning, but we need to figure out how to stop them.
So I grew up in the Feywild. Have I heard of the Hourglass Coven before?
You have not.
Yeah,
None of
okay.
you have heard of this before.
Alright, stop it.
So, and we've never heard of Prismere either, right?
No.
Okay.
Though, those of you that are from the Feywild or have influence know that there are many different kind of like pocket dimensions of the Feywild, known as domains of delight. So it's not necessarily uncommon for you to not know of all of the domains that reside there. Consequently, too, it's like the Shadowfell, or where there's many domains of dread. For those of us that played Curse of Strahd, Barovia is a certain domain of dread. So there are other domains of dread as well. But
Gotcha.
yeah, none of us are aware of any other lands, but that's not necessarily, that wouldn't be alarming to you as a creature of the Feywild.
And so he was
Okay.
sorry, real quick about geography of this map. He mentioned the Witchlight were in their trailer. Is that not in the staff area or right next to where we are?
It is.
How much
But-
time do we have before the Big Top event?
It is probably about 15 minutes until that big top event.
Well, sir, if you need an audience with the Witchlights, why don't we just go over there and ask them? It's right there.
I had to break in earlier. There's a thick wall of thorns about 5 feet deep and 14 feet high that stops anyone from entering in. I had to sneak in before by waiting for a Witchlight hand to come through, with the thorns only seem to open for them. But unfortunately, two of their muscle, Thaco and Burley, they recognized my scent and have been on guard ever since. If they see me, all they'll do is kick me out. If you...
And
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. You said this person you're trying to find is in the Prismere domain of delight. Who is she?
She is an archfey, the ruler of that domain. She is my patron, from whom I grant my powers from. But it's been over a year since I've been able to contact her. I've not received any communication.
Well, I don't know about all this, but I will say, and turning to everybody else, being owed a favor by an archfey is quite a big deal. It could be beneficial for us to help.
A big deal, you say?
A very big deal, yes.
Well, count me in.
All right. So, does anyone? Maybe I would assume Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are at the big top during the extravaganza. Is there any way someone could perhaps...
Actually, that is the only
sneak back?
time they are separated. You see, Mr. Light runs the Big Top Extravaganza, while Mr. Witch goes off and does his rounds. It would be the perfect time if we can figure out a way into the trailer.
So you said it's a wall of thorns? Does that mean someone could maybe potentially fly over it?
Every attempt I've seen, it's almost as if the wall grows. It's a magical enchantment. It knows if you're part of the Witchlight hands or not.
You said he does his rounds. Is that like around the park?
Yes. He goes around and checks on things. He's constantly checking his little pocket watch.
Perhaps we could split up. Some of us could check out the tent, some of us could check out the trailer, and some of us could look for the Mr. Witch going around the grounds.
So a hand can go in there? Somebody who works here can go in there?
Yes.
I can get someone to go in there. Is that all we need?
You know somebody.
I can find someone.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Sorry. I've just been having a good time. What are we looking for? What's in the trailer?
Well, if we can steal Mr. Light's Witchlight Vein, the magical staff that he uses to sense the mood of the carnival, or if we can take Mr. Witch's pocket watch, we might be able to bargain our way. We might be able to force them to give us the information that we need. It will be difficult, though. Once we get through the forest and vines, we need to get past the bugbear god Hurley and the clown Thaco if we want to get into the trailer.
Hey, did you say bugbear?
Yes.
I think I have someone who can help.
Oh my god.
Perfect. I will wait in the big top. I will watch the extravaganza. You two, or you all, decide whether or not you're going to go after Mr. Witch's pocket watch or Mr. Light's staff. But we need those items to tell us how we can accomplish getting Zybylna back.
Can I see if I believe him? Like,
Yeah,
that's his
I would
only-
like to roll insight.
You guys don't need to roll insight. You definitely believe that he is telling the truth. Whether or not you believe that's a good thing or a bad thing is up to your character, but he is giving you with great conviction.
Well, do we want to go after the staff or the watch?
This
I feel like
seems
the watch
seems
is
like
easier.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It seems like getting the staff out of someone's hand might be very difficult, unless he perhaps sets it down somewhere.
He might put it down somewhere. We could always try getting both.
I say we try and getting both. Me and Lila and I'm sorry. What's the fake name? I'm sorry.
Humphrey.
Humphrey.
Me, Lila, and Humphrey can try getting the staff from the trailer. Others can go look for the watch.
Kettlestream will chime in and say that he believes that actually the staff will be in the big top and Mr. Witch's pocket watch will be in the staff area.
Okay. So then, yeah, some of us could go into the big top while others go to the staff area.
For the record, I am not the best at stealth or sleight of hand. Like, not awful, but I feel like we should probably split fairly evenly.
I'm okay at that stuff, but it's not my forte.
Well, it sounds like our success rests on you, Humphrey, so you make the choice.
Feeling like a little beanie.
Every time you say Humphrey, I just want to go Humphrey Beauregard.
Like not look. I'm like, like Humphrey. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What do you think? So the staff is in the big top with Mr. Light, and then the watch is in the staff area?
Yes.
Okay, I think we should get the watch. We can get somebody to let us into the staff area. We can take that.
If you guys are going to split up, I just want to know who's going where.
Oh.
If you're going to stay together, you guys can totally do that too. I just want to make sure I write it down.
What do you guys think?
I think splitting up would work best, but seeing as we're down a couple people right now, maybe staying together is the best as well.
Yeah. I'm not confident in my ability to, to be very contribute a lot in this situation. So maybe we don't want to split up. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Lila, any thoughts?
We get in and do this quick because I am not the most stealthy person. But if we go in and get the pocket watch quick, maybe we have enough time to get back to the big top at the end of the show.
Okay.
Let's do it then. Stealth may not be
try and go to the
safe,
staff
but I
area?
can do a fight.
Yeah, we're staying together to the pocket
Okay.
watch.
Perfect. I think this is a really good stopping point in the story tonight, and we're getting kind of close to 10, at least Arizona time. So I think we are going to call it a night here, and then we will pick up next Sunday with your heist plan.
Oh,
Love
boy.
Nice.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. There's still lots more fun to do. You're only halfway through the carnival so far. So,
I like it.
Man.
any questions, comments, or concerns?
I don't think so.
Wow, that was fun.
All right.
I
You guys
enjoyed
are-
how you fumbled me right away. That was fun.
Just so you know, I rolled a random chart, and it said to not talk about your favorite subject. So, fate has
It was
decided
tough.
upon you.
It's been a challenging night to try and come up with the lines because it's like literally all my character does is talk about himself.
It's so great.
so
It's
much
going to
fun
be
on
fun
top,
when you get
so.
to Prismere, and you don't have to worry about that anymore.
So,
I had
question.
Yes.
Actually, about mechanics, because I thought you said earlier at the start of the session that we had nothing in our inventory to start off with, but then Rusty pulled out a rapier. I had written in my
I'm sorry.
Well, I had written in my character sheet that I had a sword and shield and a dagger among other things.
You definitely
so
have those.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Everybody
think he
can
just went
also
beyond
look
the
up and
standard
choose
stuff.
either a Dungeoneers or an Explorer pack, and you can write those items into your inventory as well. You just don't have any extra things like, magical
Okay.
items or things like that. And then also on there too.
Okay, that brings up another question then.
Yes.
Because I had the things I was able to roll for the Phalos
If
thing.
you have any trinkets or anything like that, you can definitely have those. If you have a background that says that you have a certain item or a certain object, you can. Between now and next week, I just want to look over everybody's character sheets. So if you could send those to me just so I can double check them, make sure we're all on the same page and rolling right as level 1 characters.
Cool.
Yeah. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
I will say if we're planning on streaming or recording this, maybe next week we should start with introducing our characters.
We definitely can do that too.
Sorry. Also, yes.
I'm a start in the middle kind of person.
We
You
have
know
a
what, though?
set
There's a
amount
charm.
Of what?
of money. Like, do any of us have any like gold or anything to start off with?
Everyone
Yes.
except for Huxley, What's Ian's new character?
I think it's like rock something. But I'm assuming me, Dakin, and Ian don't have any gold because we came from a prison.
Yes. Everybody
Okay.
else should have 10 pieces of gold, 20 pieces of silver, and 30 pieces of copper.
Score.
So even though I was a prison guard, I don't have any gold either.
I'm going to
I
say
think
that
I
you-
actually think that's fitting. I think that's fitting, but I'm just curious.
I don't think so, because I think you, in my mind, all left in like a rush that, you know.
Yeah, that's. I'll send you my back. I wrote my backstory out to be exactly that. So that works.
That's kind of what I was thinking in my mind. So perfect. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? Perfect. All right. Then if that is the case, I will see you guys all next Sunday at 7 o'clock.
Next Sunday at
Sounds
7.
Yes.
Okey-dokey.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Shoots.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.